feel free to jump directly to your reading by using the timestamps below in the description. And as usual, try to take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to be pulling from 2 oracle cards and then have a look at some tarot cards, doing a classic Celtic cross. So alright, let's get moving with Taurus here. What's coming towards Taurus in the upcoming week, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus energy. I'm going to take these 2. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. This is lovely. This is you having all the answers to your questions, basically, and you can fully trust yourself. Becoming braver is the next card. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. So whatever you are dealing with, whatever you've been through, trust yourself, and it just makes you stronger. I always say that there are no negative experiences in life, basically. First of all, it's a matter of how we see things. For one, it can be very negative. For the other person, it might feel like nothing, and I'm talking about one situation here. So whatever you're dealing with, it can make you stronger, and it might change your perspective even. So try to take what comes and grow from it, and totally rely on your own good judgment here. Alright, Taurus, let's get another energy card for you. Door to value. This is lovely. So some of you might be dealing with kind of money rushing in, kind of career opportunities here, or this could just represent your own value and just valuing who you are as a person, kind of finding your own self-worth here. All right, so take this again as it resonates, guys. I'm gonna use the Neo Tarot for the Celtic cross now. Okay. Please, what's going on with Taurus in the upcoming week? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus energy. 2 more shuffles for you guys. Okay, what's the situation for Taurus at the moment, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, so the main situation you're dealing with is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So there is something that you want to go after, some kind of new project, some kind of area in your life that you want to take a fresh start with. But it's not kind of manifesting quite yet, so we'll see how this plays out. Let's get some more cards out. What's crossing this for Taurus, please? Crossing this energy for Taurus here with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So there's definitely something old that needs to end here. It kind of seems that you are resistant to change, that you don't want to let go of something here. There's a new start waiting for you, but you're clinging on to the old, so to speak. Let's see what else is going on. What's beneath you? What's in your subconscious? What's driving you? It's the Six of Pentacles. This is about an inequality of giving and taking. Either you are giving too much or you are receiving a little bit more than you give here. Okay, let's get some clarifier for the Six of Pentacles. How does this play out for Taurus? It feels like you want a situation where there's a kind of an equal give and take, and this kind of hasn't happened for quite a while, and it kind of makes you very unhappy. So, however this resonates with you, you are striving for something, for a fresh start, where there's an equal give and take in a situation. What has happened in your recent past, Taurus, concerning this situation? So we've got the Nine of Wands here in the reverse. So this is you kind of letting your guard down a bit. It feels like most of you were very guarded because of this kind of situation that has left you feel unhappy. And this is kind of you opening up towards new things and towards people. It feels like You have had your guard up from childhood, and you are kind of, or you have recently started to let this kind of protective shield that you've had concerning different people, you're kind of letting it drop. And you have started doing that quite recently. So what's crowning you this week? It's the Five of Wands reversed, so there's definitely the wish for you to not fight anymore, to let old battles die. This is something that you can let go of with the Death card. I have the feeling that some of you were kind of fighting a lot with other people. This could have to do with a relationship. There was an inequality of giving and taking, and you've had your guard up, so you're kind of learning to let your guard down here, and yeah, you just don't want to fight anymore. You want a fresh start, it feels, with someone and not fight anymore. You are ready to let your guard down now, because this situation that you were in wasn't making you happy because of this inequality of giving and taking. So you want a fresh start, you're still clinging on to the old, but you're kind of learning to drop your guard and end the battles, which can be internal battles as well, especially in the reverse. This card means kind of internal turmoil, and it's about you finding your self-worth and following, excuse me, and following your own advice, kind of trusting your inner voice and becoming braver, growing through kind of old situations here. Okay, so what will this lead to? What is going to be the future outcome for you, or in the near future at least? What are you moving towards here, Taurus? It's a Temperance card here coming out in the upright, so there's definitely going to be some kind of healing for you, some kind of moderation that you're moving into. And I have the feeling that for most of you, this is you coming to terms with your own self and finding your own self-worth. Healing whatever has not been right in the past here. So some of you are undergoing this kind of change here, this kind of healing period. There might be this kind of healing with another person for some of you as well. So kind of moderation, kind of talks and growing towards each other. Does that make sense? Kind of finding, overcoming distance with a person and kind of finding a common ground with someone that you have been struggling with, that you have kind of shut out of your life because you were guarded, you were afraid to get hurt here. So there's some kind of healing coming towards you in the upcoming week. Things are moving towards healing here, and you becoming stronger and getting to know a lot about yourself and finding your self-worth here. All right, Taurus, that's a lovely reading. I wish you all the best for the next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello Virgos, and welcome to your weekly check-in. This is gonna apply for the upcoming week from the 27th of January to the 2nd of February 2020. And can you believe it's already the end of January? It's like time totally flies. And I don't want to say the new year is already over, but it feels like it's really rushing. Okay, so let's see what we've got for you, Virgos. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus energies. I'm gonna take an energy oracle card and an Alice in Wonderland oracle card for you to just get an overall feeling for your energy in the next week. As usual, take what resonates and leave the rest, and also watch your other signs. Virgo, what's going on with you? This is lovely. It's the temple path, so some of you are totally in touch with their spirit guides, in touch with their source consciousness and connecting to that. Some of you might use the time to meditate a lot these days and just connect with their spirit and kind of see beyond outward things here with the temple path. Alright, let's get an Alice in Wonderland oracle for you guys. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One more shuffle. What is Virgo's energy for the upcoming week, please, Spirit? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus energy. Okay. What do we have here? You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. And I feel that some of you are doing that. I have the feeling a lot of you are meditating or trying some breathing techniques just to get yourself into the present moment, because there might be some lingering towards things that happened in the past, some nostalgia coming up. But yeah, try to be in the present. Use some techniques to help you get grounded and be in the here and now, like going out into nature and like meditating, stuff like that. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say for Virgo. What are the messages we need to hear, please? Ace of Cups as the general situation. Lovely. So this is you kind of being in touch with spirit, as we said, for some of you. For others, this might be you kind of getting offered some kind of love, some kind of emotions, some kind of positive offer, good news here with the Ace of Cups. So what's crossing this situation with the Ace of Cups for Virgo, please, in the upcoming week? What is crossing the Ace of Cups here? We've got the Four of Swords coming out. So this is you kind of taking a break, trying to rest, trying to heal, trying to meditate, and just think about things. Maybe you're thinking about this offer, maybe you're thinking about your feelings, maybe you want to offer someone this kind of cup of emotions, of love. You are kind of thinking about it. Or some of you might be delving in the past where this has happened, and you are kind of very much stuck in your head about a beautiful situation, a love situation of the past, some kind of something like that. All right, let's see what's in your subconscious, what's driving you. What's driving Virgo here, please? We've got the moon coming up, so there's definitely you guys connecting to something in your mind, in your subconscious, some fears, some anxieties. I have the feeling that a lot of you are dealing with the past here, so something that kind of lingers on to your mind, that you can't forget, that you're thinking about constantly. Also, you might have very vivid dreams at the moment, Virgo, and yeah, just listen to your dreams here. Okay, what has happened in your recent past here? For some of you, the past is very important. What has happened in the past that keeps you thinking about it all the time? What has happened in the past for Virgo, please? That's important now. We've got the Nine of Cups. So there was kind of a wish for you that has been fulfilled, or you felt like it has been fulfilled. Like that was something that really gave you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and it's in your past. And this is what you keep thinking about. I have the feeling that you're kind of clinging on to. Yeah, we've got the Devil falling out for you in the reverse. This is crowning you. This is what you're thinking about. Let go of attachments here. Some of you, I don't know who this applies to, might only be 1 or 2 people, but you definitely need to let go of this. This is kind of holding you back from something new. The Devil in the reverse always is a signifier to let go of something. There is something that keeps you attached, and we've got this card here that says that you are delving on the past, and yet you totally should be in the moment. Okay, so how is this situation gonna turn out for you guys? Keep in mind that these future predictions are very kind of general, and they are based on your current energy, and if you change your energy, the future outcome will change as well. Okay, so this is just a current check-in, a current glimpse of what might happen. But the message here is definitely for you to let go of the old. No matter how beautiful it was, how much joy it gave you, it's in the past, so try to stay in the moment a bit more. So this is what you gain from this. If you really can overcome this in the past, this kind of attachment, if you can let it go and liberate yourself from it, this is you, this is having a lot of strength and coming into your power here. And I have the feeling most of you can connect to this strength by choosing the temple path, whatever this means to you, prayer or meditation or something like that. Just try to be in the present moment and let go of the past. So whenever you feel that your mind kind of wanders off to something of the past, then try to bring yourself back in the present moment, because lingering on to something that was beautiful just signifies the universe that you don't have it at the moment and that you're longing for it, and that creates more of what you have, which is kind of lack, you know. So try to be here in the here and now and enjoy the moment and see the beauty in the things that are around you at the moment. Alright guys, I wish you all the best. Take care, bye bye. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly check-in. This applies to all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Take what resonates. It might be your reading, it might not be. So if there are some messages that resonate with you, take them. If not, then just leave it. Alright, we're going to take a look at some oracle cards first and then do a Celtic cross with the tarot cards and see what's coming up for you in the upcoming week. And this is for the 27th of January to the 2nd of February 2020. Okay, what can we get for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Also make sure you check your other signs, guys. There might also be some messages for you there. What's going on with Capricorn in the next week? The healer of the ages. Wow, so this is either you healing someone else with your energy, with your presence, with your wisdom and knowledge. Some of you are very old souls, Capricorn. So this is you having that kind of Jesus-like energy that kind of heals others. This can refer to your own kind of healing as well, of course. So there is something that is healing within you as well. And what we do for ourselves, we also do for the collective, of course. So there's some kind of healing going on for you, very lovely. And we're getting one more oracle card from the Alice in Wonderland deck, which I totally love. It's so beautiful. What's going on with Capricorn in the next week, please? We've got no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. This is you tapping into that strength of your inner healer. You are powerful. You can help others. You definitely have this kind of energy around you, Capricorn. This kind of inner wisdom, this deep knowledge of an old soul that can help others. And you are strong, so no need to fear here that you... I know some of you have fear of failure, so there's no need to fear that here. You totally got this, and whatever you're struggling with on a fear basis here, there's no need to worry, because something is going to be healed here. And yeah, I know it always sounds easy to just let go of fear. It's not so easy to do actually, but try to let go of your fear and trust in yourself and in your healing powers, or whatever is around you that gives you that kind of energy. What is Capricorn dealing with in the next week? Capricorn. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is you being very independent, very strong, and believing in yourself. Usually this is the self-worth card as well, but I have the feeling this is you just remembering how strong you really are and what kind of powers are within you. I'm really drawn towards that kind of white piece of cloth that she's wearing here, and the kind of white that this guy here is wearing. I don't know if this is Jesus really, but it looks like him. Kind of, yeah, some kind of Jesus, of Christ-like energy. Okay, so this is you kind of being in your power, very independent, very strong, very wise. What's crossing this, please? The Tower moment. Something might shake you up. It can have to do with your way of thinking, with your fears maybe. I have the feeling some of you are not believing in your powers. That's what I'm getting strongly here, especially with this Tower. But, you know, whenever the Tower shows up, try to deal with it. So if some fears are arising, try to deal with them, look at them and accept them. We all have fears. We've got the Hermit card in the reverse as what's beneath you and what's kind of driving you forward. So there's definitely you having a great connection with your soul, you having kind of that old wisdom here, and the Hermit for me is an enlightened being. I know it always is read as someone who draws back, and yeah, for me it's just that you are kind of in touch with yourself and you have this inner knowledge, this kind of inner wisdom. You are meant to be a healer for some of you. What has happened in the past that plays kind of, that is an influence for the situation here? Okay, no, there are too many. Okay, what has happened in your recent past, Capricorn? That's important here in this situation. The World cards in reverse, so there's something that you haven't closed off, that you haven't finished here. Something that needs kind of closure here. Let's see what that is. Can I get a clarifier for the World here, please, in the reverse? Okay, so you're totally carrying around a lot of heavy burdens. I have the feeling this has to do with your fears, with your worries, with your kind of responsibility that you're carrying. Especially Capricorn ascendants have a lot of responsibility they carry on their shoulders. They think they have the responsibility of the whole world on their shoulders. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse here as well. So something you don't want to see here, something you don't want to face. The Ace of Swords is a kind of symbol of the truth. And it's kind of not accepting your own truth here, not accepting your own power here. And you can definitely work with that, because I feel this is a cycle that's coming to an end right now in these times. And yeah, you definitely can let go of that heavy burdens and finish that off. Let the Tower fall and totally come into your power here. Okay, what's crowning you? What's in your thoughts, Capricorn? What's crowning you? What's on your mind these days? Okay, oh, this is lovely. So this is the Sun card coming up. The Sun, of course, represents happiness and bliss, and for me this is also a lot of power always when it shows up, because it reminds me of the solar plexus chakra, where all our kind of inner worth and self-worth sits, and our power, our strength. So this is you kind of coming into your power this week. I have the feeling letting go of responsibility, of heavy burdens, of fears and anxieties here concerning your power. Some of you haven't lived their power for quite a while here. And you need to come into this kind of new cycle here, totally accepting who you are and what you are. Alright, so what's the new circumstance for you? It's the Queen of Wands in reverse, so you're still not accepting who you are, how powerful you really are. Queen of Wands is someone who's very powerful, who's very much in tune with herself, very self-empowering, very self-aware, self-confident, and you are kind of not accepting that quite, because there is something that's not finished here. So let the Tower fall and try to accept your fears and let go of them once and for all, because you are very powerful. You have a lot of wisdom. You are kind of a wise in life. Feel free to jump directly to your reading by using the timestamps below in the description. And as usual, try to take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to be pulling from 2 oracle cards and then have a look at some tarot cards, doing a